Hey, guess what? It's me again. This is part two of the reading. I'm going to have to put a note on the last one. I don't know what I did, but I did something and the video stopped, and I thought I could get it started again. And I'm sure that there is a way, but you know what? I don't know it, and I'm all right. So let's carry on with Steve Bannon. What's he feeling right now? What's he up to right now? What's he concentrating on? Ew. The Knight of Wands. The Two of Wands. And Seven of Cups. Strength. Six of Swords. Okay. Oh, yes. And the Knight of Cups at the bottom. So, what do we have here? Well, I'll tell you. We have a guy who is living in a world of illusion and delusion, grasping at straws, trying to figure out what he's going to do next. Where is he going to be able to gather strength from? Because he is very quickly realizing that, you know, the guy who was going to come in and save him, the Messiah that he's been praying to, yeah, he's not coming. Yeah, he's just not that into you anymore. So, yeah, you're going to have to find a way to get yourself to calmer waters, because he's not going to help you. And, yeah, the law is coming in fast and furious. That's the sort of truth. And they're coming. They're knocking on your door, and they're, you know, climbing up the steps. It's time for you to make a decision. It's time for you to decide what you're going to do. No more of this, yeah, illusion, delusion, and, you know, we're going to do this and we're going to do that, and I'm going to transform America, and baby, the game's over. It's over. It's done, and you're done. So maybe you better start thinking about what you're gonna do. What you gonna do? What you gonna do when they come for you? Bad boy, bad boy. Yeah, never mind. I never was a singer. Okay, I just want to take another look at here. Yeah, the moon. You know, I'm just howling at the moon. I'm, you know, no, listen to me. Don't you know who I am? And no. The Eight of Cups. You know, you gotta walk away. You got to walk away. There is nothing there for you. He's not answering your calls. Queen of Pentacles. Don't bother contacting Ivana either. Yeah. She's not taking your calls. Lovers. The Lovers goes underneath the Strength card. And if you thought that this relationship, this little thing that was happening was real and strong and had good foundation, no, it didn't. And Temperance again. Just, you hitched your wagon to the wrong star. And more than that, I think you knew. I think that you knew you were barking up the wrong tree, and I think, excuse me, and I think you possibly chose Trump because you thought that he would be easy to control. Now, you know, I mean, let's face it, in entertainment purposes only, Trump is a moron. Or as some would say, a maroon. Yeah, he's... If the man had 2 clues, they would die of loneliness because they would never meet each other. Like, you thought, yeah, I'll get him, and he's going to do my bidding. What shoe is... Or what foot is the shoe on now? Steve Bannon. I think he's a sick individual. And I don't mean sick as in, you know, sick. I mean sick as in physically sick. So it's kind of like, you know, and I mean this in a joking way. So he should probably die, except that he doesn't have enough to pay the funeral expenses. So anyway, but as I said, I do not wish harm to anyone. Alrighty, Mike Pence, Mr. Mike Pence. You really honestly think that you have a future in politics, and you think you're going to run for president in 2024 or anytime soon, that people aren't going to remember the insurrection, that they aren't going to remember that you had to call Dan Quayle to get advice on whether or not you could do what Trump wanted you to do? There are some things that you should just know. There are some moral compass settings that should just be there, that you shouldn't have to check with anyone to see what's there. There are just some things that are very simply yes, no, no discussion, whatever. Not only that, but the guy whose feet you worshipped at sent people to the Capitol building, and they were looking for you, and they wanted to hang you. And that's the guy that you're gonna be loyal to? And it's too late now. It's too late to say, well, I didn't know. Well, you know, I had to stay in there because if I wasn't in there trying to control him and guide him, it would have been worse. He would... Ain't nobody buying it. And... yeah, that fly during the debate, that spoke louder than anything you could ever do or say. That fly showed who you were. And you know what that means already. So, Mike Pence, where's your head at these days? Oh, Eight of Pentacles. Working on the craft. King of Wands. I have ideas. I have ideas too. We've got this is the Page of Swords. I'll fight and I'll fight and I'll fight. Little bully. And the Knight of Cups. Yeah, the emotion. Oh, in the world. Where you are right now, Mike. You think that you are going to be able to fight for this, fight your way out of this with kind words and sentiment, and just put your head down, nose to the grindstone, just keep pushing it out, pushing it out, pushing it out, pushing it out, pushing it out. Make the donuts, make the donuts, make the donuts. Oh my goodness gracious. And you're not a man of ideas. You're not an inspiring thinker. Nothing that you have done so far has been inspired. You have done everybody's bidding. You've been everybody's little lapdog for entertainment purposes only. You went out there and you fought for the bully. I'm going to stand by him, and, you know, Mr. Trump this and Mr. Trump that. And so you sold your soul. You sold your soul. And coming in now with the glad tidings and the emotion and the, you know, I can help. You know, I know what needs to be done. Honey, the world has been watching you for the last 5 years. We know who you are because you showed us who you were. We know where you pray because you've told us. We know what you value because you showed us. And we know who you are. And we're not buying it anymore. So, Mike Pitts, I think chances are very good that you're going to be called and you're going to have to testify. And I think that that's the right, proper thing. And you're going to have to explain to the American people what you knew and when you knew it. And you're going to have to explain to them how the guy in charge tried to steal democracy and how you had to make a few phone calls to figure out if you could help. Not a good look, my dear. Not a good look. Alrighty. So, that takes care of that. And I am very glad that you have been here. I'm very glad that you listened. I hope that you have found some insights. If you have comments, please leave them. You know, please let me know what you think. And you know, just remember, when I invite you over for a meal, don't wait until you're finished to tell me that I didn't taste right. Okay? Anyway, it's my 2 cents worth. Have a fantastic week. And you might see me sometime during the week. Depends on how things go. In the meantime, I'm glad you're there. And I'm glad that you're on here. And I'm glad that you listen. Take care. Love you. Bye.